It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's the next episode in the Project Dramond series here on YouTube. Welcome. My name is Tim Anderson, aka Renfail, and today we're diving into an update on the novel, or the first novel in the Project Dramond series that's being worked on as part of the overall project here. If you remember from brainstorming episode, I think it was 4, which is here on YouTube in the playlist section. My brother and I dove into the overall arc for the story itself. We don't know if it's going to be 2 books or 3 books at this point, but we do have an overall arc for the series, and then there's the arc for book 1. More than likely, this will be a trilogy of books, but it's possible that when we get down to outlining everything, that it gets edited down into 2 books. That remains to be seen. But we're planning it as a trilogy for the moment, with the possibility of it being edited down into a duology if the need is there. In any case, once we got done with brainstorming session number 4, we knew how the entire book was going to play out. And so I've started to go in and flesh out the outline for book 1. Sometimes when I work, I don't outline everything. Sometimes I just kind of have a rough idea for the story, and then I just go in and kind of see where the characters take me. But a lot of the times, I would say about 3/4 of the time that I write with an outline. I just prefer to do it that way. I like to be methodical. I like to have sort of everything planned out in advance in terms of the story beats. Now that still leaves room for the characters to surprise me, but it also makes sure that I stay on track and have a definite, you know, beginning, middle, and end, and have something to work towards. So, for example, with this book, we already have stated that we're going to be doing 2 to 3,000 word chapters, and we knew that we were going to do 50 chapters in the book. That's the goal for the first draft of volume 1 of book 1 of the Project Dramond series. So today's post, which is the first link below over at the Patreon page, is the outline for the prologue and the first 4 chapters of the book, which basically sets up. If you remember from again, going back to the brainstorming episode 4, the prologue is going to be all about the events that led um, to the outbreak, basically. It's about the events that led up to the outbreak and the outbreak itself. The prologue might actually be longer than some of the chapters that will come, but there's a need for that because we have to establish what exactly happened in the city, showing some of the behind the scenes details from the side of the church, and then the general public as these creatures begin to mutate and attack and wipe out the city, and then the barrier being raised and everybody being quarantined off, and then the church deciding to go from there. And then we have the first 4 chapters of the book, which establishes, that picks up. We're roughly looking at about 6 months after the first chapter picks up, and we're going to be dealing with a younger character who's going to be getting involved with a group of adventurers who are up to no good, as some might say. I don't want to give any away. I don't want to give away any more than that because you need to go read the Patreon post below. And again, if you haven't already done so, you can check out the 4th brainstorming video here on YouTube in the Project Dramond um, series playlist, because that does kind of talk about the overall story arc, because you can get an idea of where we're going with things. But for those of you who want the super juicy details about the actual outline for the book, and you want to watch the book being created in real time, and you want to watch those chapters being written as they come out, and want to get all those updates, you want to make sure to check out the Patreon page, links below and all that other good stuff, so that you can follow along with the book as it is being written in real time. With that being said, if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so that you get updates when new content is available, whether it's stuff in the Project Dramond series, Lord of the Rings Online videos, Lotro Cooking in Real Life series, the Monday Musings episodes. I'm covering Celasta right now, which is a really cool RPG. Also, make sure you check out the Discord. Links are below because we have a lot of fun stuff being chatted about over in Discord. We also do TikTok where we do daily updates on what's being worked on at Project Dramond and a whole bunch more. So make sure you check out all of the links below, above and beyond subscribing to this channel. And hopefully, everyone will stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see everybody in the next episode. Until then, cheers.